Yo, welcome everybody. I'm Lore Spade. We're gonna do an Entropia Universe video today. However, I gotta say this. I'm very sorry for not being around for the past, I don't know, ever since after Christmas. Kind of took a little break from doing YouTube in general. Then I came back. I started, doing some of my night invasion videos, and then just the other day, I think it was like yesterday or something like that. We got hit with the most worst news ever. They're gonna take away partnership unless I get 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's that bad. However, we're not here to talk about that. However, I am going to talk about it for one more second. All right, Raven Jade, she's in the same boat I am. She has the watch time. She does not have the subscribers. So go over to Raven Jade's channel because she's been around a lot longer than I have in Entropia, and she has a long history of being in Entropia. So go check out Raven Jade's channel. Drop her a subscription on YouTube, and that would be totally awesome of you. And if you could do that for me as well, I mean, yeah, that actually helped me out a lot. Now, guys, I know I have not been here. I've not completely given up on Entropia. Oh no. But sometimes whenever you play Entropia, because it's a real cash economy game, you have to take a break sometimes. Period. You just have to. You have to. From hunting or anything like that. Now, all of y'all know Bayrock. He just subscribed to me today. He's like, I subbed, but give us some more Entropia Universe content. And I'm like, yo, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do it. He's like, and make sure you talk about the Arkadia Underground Deeds and all your deeds and stuff. It's like, dang, you took the words right out of my mouth. So, yeah, honestly, guys, I have been logging in. I got the proof right here. I've been logging in almost every day. Mostly just to check the income of the deeds. And, the thing is with the Arkadia Underground Deeds, they don't pay out a lot unless you have a lot. And let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now, as you can see, my Arkadia Underground Deeds have gone up. Because I decided, if I'm not going to be hunting, I might as well just go ahead and stick all that PD and stuff like that. So I did a quick little hunt. I guess it was on Arkadia Underground. I was slaying Wombanas left and right, and I got a bank full of my storage is full of stuff from the Wombanas, and it's all on Arkadia. But I did manage to cash out and get a lot of liquid ped. Came back to Calypso because, well, Calypso is the main trade hub. That's where you're going to get everything for cheap. So I started getting some more Arkadia Underground deeds. My deed count right now is 764, and I've been taking almost all of this income from the past, I guess, ever since I took a little break. As you can see, I've logged in almost every single day, and the prices that we've been getting every day have been actually pretty good. I can't really complain. There's been really good days. There's been triple days, mostly single days, but that's what you can really expect. So we went from 474 up to I guess 747 up to 764. So that's what we're dealing with right now, and it looks like we had a really nice day on the 19th. That's the payout of today. It was a double. It was a double, and I guess I didn't really log in yesterday, so because oh my god, that whole YouTube news just threw me off. I'm partnered. I have the watch time and everything. I was just I'm not gonna leave that alone. But as you can see, we got 30. So let's go ahead and transfer that on out. So now we got a nice big ped balance of 63. So I've just been letting that stack on itself. And what my plan is with this, once I'm actually planning on making some major purchases later on in this month, which is mostly going to involve investing some more in the Arkadia Moon Deeds. And then probably at the beginning of February, I'm going to start hunting again. And mostly it's because I'm buying the Arkadia Moon Deeds. I'm going to be buying like a few more because, in case you guys did not know, the Arkadia Moon Deeds, they will be going up in price after the 30th of January, which we're living in January 2018 right now. So once it starts becoming February 1st, the prices are going to be going up to $5.25 per deed. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about this. You know, I honestly believe that the reason that they are like making everybody buy them off the web shop, and like that's where you're going to be buying these things off of, the web shop. That's basically, you got to go over to the Entropia web pages and stuff like that just to be able to buy these things. But I believe that the reason that they're asking for the money in dollar bills, y'all, is because they don't want these things being traded out, because they want whoever owns them to actually be accountable until the last deed's actually sold. The reason being, in case the thing blows over, in case the whole thing is like a wash. That way they can actually pay everybody back. That's about the only thing I can think of, because if they let the compact deeds be traded, like the moment you could get these things and all traded, like there's no way to know, because the price always fluctuates on it, and they're not gonna be able to pay out people in case the whole investment goes sour. So I think the reason they're making these things not tradable yet is in case the deal falls through, which I believe, if you think about it like in those terms, they're doing a good thing, because like if I own like 200 Arkadia Moon Deeds, and which I've like, what, that's like $1,000, like if the whole deal blows through, they'll be like, oh well, we got to refund this person like a good $1,000. And it makes it easier because they know exactly who bought the deeds. And it just because the deeds are out there and somebody else has them at the moment, what are they going to do? Like, pay them instead? Like, I don't know. Like, that's just what I'm thinking. That they're actually trying to protect, you know, the people that are actually throwing it in. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But if that's the case, if that's what they're actually planning on doing, I think that's actually pretty smart. It makes sense to me. So if you think about it like that, it's pretty good. Like, let's just go there. Now, I know that there's a lot of deeds and stuff like that to actually be choosing from. I'm actually really surprised. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of, like, info. Like, the Arkadia Underground Deeds, they've been stable. Like, for the most part, around 80s. They've been in the 80s. They'll drop down a little bit, and I believe that they dropped down to the 79 range is because the people with the open orders. In other words, if you have an order on the market, and thank God we are like right next to one of these wonderful auctioneers. If you actually go into orders, like for most of these deeds, you can actually see that there's people that are buying a quantity of these deeds for this amount right here. So whenever you have stuff like that, that's probably why the actual price is, you know, fluctuating kind of around those levels right there, in case the people want to go ahead and dump onto the market and get that right there. Because all you got to do is just match that price. You'll get that money right up in front, and that's pretty much why that's going to be the bottom of the barrel for most of the stuff. Now, I know a lot of people aren't really going to do that so much, because they'd rather probably just, you know, sell it on the street like they usually do. But this option is actually pretty much there, and I like the order option as well. I mean, let's just be real. It's pretty smart. Now, but the reason I'm thinking what's going to end up happening once the Arkadia Moon goes live, I am actually thinking that the Arkadia Underground Deeds might start dropping in price. Mostly because I believe that they're going to be kind of equal on payouts, so it's going to have people questioning. Either that or the Arkadia Moon Deeds are going to just jump up in price, but I believe that these two deeds right here are going to meet somewhere in the middle, maybe even out, balance out, but don't take my word on that. I'm just like, you know, spitting off what I think. And, you know, As with all investments, it's not my fault if you lose your money. I'm just gonna throw that out there. It's not my fault, not one bit. However, I'm not really that much of a yes man. Not really. I'm not really that much of a yes man. But I will go ahead and tell you that I actually trust this game with quite a lot of money right now. Like this is quite a lot of money, even with 8 Calypso land deeds, a whole slew of Arkadia Underground Deeds, and it's quite a lot of money. And I know, there's a lot of other people that actually are out there, and they have just as much, if not more, invested in this game. I know, I know, but this is literally like my life savings right here. So. I mean, I'm putting a lot of trust in Mind Arc right now, and I hope it does pay off in the end. Now, I will go ahead and tell you, these things are not going to make you like a millionaire overnight. But if you think about Warren Buffett, he didn't make all of his money through like big old deals. He's an investor for the long haul. He's like a long-term investor, and every bit of interest, every dividend payment, every little bit of money that comes your way, as long as you save that up or reinvest it, and you're gonna be making some money. That's kind of how I feel. I'm in it for the long run. I'm in it for the long game. And when it comes down to, if you're going to be playing the long game, you might want to like calm down on your hunting every once in a while. Now, I know that I could be like going out trading and stuff like that, but I'm going to be sinking some of these things into the deeds for right now. That's just my overall plan. And I really think that might be a good idea. Now, hunting and mining and stuff like that, that's for fun, guys. Just keep that in mind. You're not going to get rich off of hunting, mining, and stuff like that. Maybe crafting if you know what you're really doing. Mostly because I'm not good at math, guys. Like, whenever I came back to this game, once I found out I had this nice computer, once I came back to this game, I started crafting some sand runners. And I started throwing those things on the market for, like, dirt cheap. But I did that mostly because I wanted to make some sand runners. I wanted to actually produce something that people were going to end up using and just throwing it on for cheap. And I guess the price of sand runners went up after I sold all my stuff. But it is what it is. I just was doing it for the skills. But when it comes down to these deeds, it's all about the investment, and then you got to be really I can't spend a whole lot of money on having fun in this game if I plan on making a little bit of money. And as you can see, I mean, the payouts are not that big, but if you actually place it and store it and reinvest over time, you're probably going to make something. And that's just the way I see it. Now, a lot of people would be like, "Oh, you can't make money out of this game." Well, you're probably right. But I'm not going to lose money doing this. Maybe a little bit. But when it comes down to it, as long as these babies right here, if they could stay at a stable price, or over time, if the price does drop, but over time I've put all this stuff that I've been getting every day in these dividends, if I put it in the right place or whatever, I won't really be losing money. I probably break even in the long run, but it really doesn't really matter, But I'm thinking that later on this month, after my dentist appointment, I know, then I'll have a little bit of money to go ahead and throw into these moon deeds. And I'm really placing a lot of trust on these Arkadia moon deeds, because I'm telling you, everybody might be like, "Oh, it's just going to end up like a compat deed." You never know. Those compat deeds might actually start paying out. That's one thing people might not be taking into consideration. The compat deeds might actually start paying out at some point. We don't know. That's the thing. But I still don't trust them. I really don't. And from what I understand, the compat deeds are actually dropping down to those levels that are pretty much equal to the Arkadia Underground Deeds. Which Arkadia Underground Deeds are still like $7-8 a pop, But I know the compat deeds were like $10 a pop, like 10 US dollars. I know. Sometimes I don't speak in terms of ped values. It is what it is. It is what it is. Guys, thank you very much. Please, I need more subscribers so I don't lose my partnership with YouTube, because, I mean, let's face it, like a penny here and a penny there is just like an Arkadia Underground Deed, and that's how I'm treating my videos. It's sad, man. It's sad, man. I have the watch time. I have double the watch time, almost double the watch time that YouTube wants me to have, which is like 4,000 hours in the past year. That's the minimum. I have like almost 8,000. That's like double. I just don't have the subscribers. Please, guys, help me out. Remember Raven Jade? She's in the same boat. She needs a little bit less subscribers than I do, but still yet it is pretty much the same on that. So thank you guys very much. I'm sorry I haven't been coming out with the hunting videos. Those will be coming soon, like probably in February, I know, but I will be making some other types of videos. I just recently picked up Final Fantasy 14. I'm gonna give that a shot for a little while. And my Night Invasion series, where I go around eating people. Yeah, it's fun. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. And you guys have the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you guys like hit it big. Oh, speaking of hitting it big, No Remorse, homie. I heard about that big old crafting loot that you got. Nice. You deserve it, bro. Until next time, guys. Peace out.